So today I am headed to Cologne for the weekend. I got an Instagram ad for a Marvel concert or like a Marvel Orchestra, which sounded super awesome. I always like my solo trips as an only child, so I'm spending 2 nights in Cologne. And today I'm actually going to like a Titanic exhibit there, which I'm super excited to see because Titanic's like my favorite movie. And then tomorrow going to the Marvel concert and then coming back Monday. Getting in my train. This is like a 2-story one, so I'm up top.
Erreichen wir unseren Ziel- und Endbahnhof Köln. Essen um 11:14 Uhr von Gleis 5. Please leave the train. Meine Damen und Herren, bitte verlassen Sie hier alle den Zug. Der Zug wird in die Abstellung gefahren.
RE1 nach Düsseldorf Hauptbahnhof über Köln.
So I didn't realize that the train station is like right in front of the Cologne Cathedral. So it says Cologne Cathedral is a stunning example of Gothic architecture in Cologne, Germany, and a World Heritage Site renowned for its history, art, and twin spires. Construction of the cathedral began in 1248, but a long break followed, with the imposing structure finally completed in 1880. All right, so I'm heading over to my hotel. I booked the Hilton Cologne, and it's 3 o'clock right now, which means that they probably just started check-in. And I got the Amex Platinum, so I'm hoping to be upgraded to a nicer room. We'll see. This is exactly why I booked my train ticket for this time, so that I could get here like right at check-in time. And here's my hotel. Yeah, it was like a 30-second walk. So I did not get a room upgrade due to high occupancy rates, unfortunately, but I did get like a drink ticket to get 2 free drinks at the hotel bar. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but oh well.
Nice.
Okay, the Titanic exhibit was absolutely amazing. Like a lot of the things was written in German and I didn't understand it, but it's okay. Like the visuals and also like the little VR experience that I got to do was amazing. If you notice a line right here, I got a 60-minute Thai massage right before the Titanic thing. And like it's been like over 2 hours and I still have this like imprint, which is fantastic. So ignore that. Anyways, my phone is at 1% right now. So with the 1%, I just looked on Google Maps to see which direction my hotel is because I don't even know if I can like scan a Lime scooter right now because with the scooter it was like 15 minutes. And I don't know what would happen if I started like a scooter ride and then my phone died because then I wouldn't be able to like end the ride. I don't know what would happen. But I at least looked up like the general direction of where my hotel is. So I'm just gonna walk and hopefully I come across a store or something and then I can just buy like a phone charger or a power bank type thing if I need it. I mean, if I get to my hotel then I don't, but so far there's no hotel. This is kind of not like the city center. There's just like, I don't know, work buildings, apartment buildings. I'm pretty sure this is a cemetery to my left. So I'm just gonna keep walking and hope I find a store or get to my hotel in one piece. All right, I was able to activate this Bolt scooter with 1% battery. We'll see what happens, but I will try to take this back home or to the hotel. Okay, I made it back to my hotel. My phone is still at 1%, but that one scooter that I showed you earlier, I did not ride that the whole way back. I'm far too embarrassed to tell the story in public. Not that anyone's really like around, but I'm gonna wait till I get into my room and then it'll be story time. Okay, here's what happened. So I rode that scooter for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And long story short, I fell like in the middle of the road. Like I ate shit. I fell like on my hands and knees. Basically what happened is like I was, there's like a bike path right on the road. So I was riding the scooter on the bike path and then sometimes the bike path like ends or you need to go back onto the sidewalk because like the road might turn into I was on the main road, so they have those like tram, I don't know, those like little mini train looking things, right? Like that, I think it's a tram that goes through like the middle of the road. So sometimes depending on like where those tracks are, the bike path may like change, right, from like sidewalk to road or whatever. So I was just following it along and then the road I was on, I realized was like in the middle of the road and was like just like the tram track, I guess. So I had to now like in the middle of the road and there's like all these weird turns and it's like a 5 whatever intersection. So I was like, okay, I need to get like closer to the sidewalk. So I go to make a right and I didn't realize, because also it's nighttime, I didn't realize that there was like a lip in the road. And I went on that thing like full speed. And by the way, those Bolt scooters, like the tires are a lot harder than the Lime scooters. The Lime ones like have like a lot better like shock absorption if you like hit something hard, but the Bolt ones are like awful. Like I will always ride a Lime scooter if I can. So I hit the divider thing, and the scooter basically like caught air and like bounced up. And at that point I'm like, oh shit. And basically like I remember it in like slow-mo, but basically for like a good, I'm sure it wasn't 10 seconds. I'm sure it was like 3 seconds, right? The scooter was like airborne and I was like obviously like in the air and freaking, I don't know. And I'm sure the scooter like bounced back on the ground and my feet like fell off of the scooter. And my number one thing was I was just trying not to like fall. And also there was a car stopped right there and I knew that there was other cars like coming like perpendicular to me. So I was just like trying not to just fall on my face. I was just trying to like catch the scooter and just like at least just land on my feet so I could just like walk it off. That didn't happen. I just remember like bouncing and being airborne and like trying to catch my balance and like I almost had it. And then finally like my foot, like I'm sure like kicked the scooter and then I just went forward and I just fell like my palms are like not messed up actually, but like I fell like on my knees, like scooter like fell over. I like heard it like made that loud sound as it like hit the concrete, and I fell on my hands and knees. And I was actually like 2 feet from hitting the car. And there was also another car coming, like I said. So of course, when I fell, like I'm in a little bit of pain. And my first thought is like, did I just rip my jeans? Did I damage my ring? Are my hands bleeding? I don't even give a shit about the scooter. But also this car's coming. So like, I like get up as quickly as possible just to like get the fuck out of the road. So I pick up the scooter and I just start walking, and then like the car that was coming, he like rolls his window down, and I heard him. I'm sure it was in German, but I'm sure he said like, "Are you okay?" And like, I hate people worrying about me, and also at this point, I'm like super embarrassed. I'm just like, I'm fine, like I'm good, I'm okay. And he was like, "Are you sure?" Like he just saw me like eat shit in the road. I was like, I'm good. And then as I'm like almost done crossing, I hear like a child's voice, and I don't know how you say "Are you okay?" in German, but like it was close enough to English to where I knew what she was saying. And I look over and I just see like 2 or 3 kids with their heads like out the window. Like they were the car that like me and the scooter almost hit. And I was just like, I'm okay. And at this point I'm like so embarrassed. And I'm not in that much pain. Like as soon as I picked up my scooter, started walking, I was initially like assessing the pain. And I was like, okay, I'm not in pain. Jeans are not ripped. Like I'm fine, like no injuries, no damage to like phone, or like this DJI camera was like in the case in my purse, luckily. So I didn't drop anything, I didn't lose anything, and I didn't damage anything or myself. So it was like best case scenario for a really, really stupid thing to have fallen on the scooter. So I immediately, once I get on the sidewalk, I immediately like end the ride. Luckily my phone was still alive. So I end the ride and I start walking. And because it's still at 1%, I see that it's still like a 20-25 minute walk back to the hotel. So it's just like, oh my God, so long. So I'm like power walking and I'm just trying to get back. And then I realized I was like, okay, I'm just going to get another scooter. But I'm going to be extra careful from now on, especially at nighttime where you can't really see like the ground, you know, like there is like a light at the front, but it just kind of goes like outward. So you can't see like what's like immediately in front of you. So I get on another scooter, and my phone actually like makes it all the way up until I get to the Hilton elevator to get back into the room. And once I'm in the elevator, obviously I know like I'm safe. I got my room key, like the physical card. I'm gonna make it to my room. So then like I open like Facebook Messenger to message Trevor that I'm back, and then my phone dies. So phone lasted, you know, didn't have any issue like returning that scooter that I freaking crashed, or the second one. This is a really long story. This is going on 6 minutes now. I don't know if I'm even going to include this in the video, but I figured that I would at least document what happened. That was really, really stupid of me. And if Trevor finds out, he's probably never going to let me ride a scooter again. But yeah, so I just ate shit in middle of Cologne, in the middle of the road. But I'm okay. I'm just very, very embarrassed. I bought their CD. I love that right when I was about to finish recording, they started playing Canon by Pachelbel, which is like one of my favorite classical songs, and I learned how to play that on the piano as well. So I bought it to support them.
फोन दिनदिनै गर्छु म एक टाइम त गर्छु यार दिनको फोन
Walking back to the hotel after a nice Thai massage to chill for a few hours before I gotta leave for the concert. I got myself a pomegranate boba tea. I truly love coming back to a hotel after they've made the bed. Alright, I am here at Lanxess Arena in Cologne, here for the big event, the Marvel concert. Took a scooter over here, it's like a 10-minute scooter ride, crossed the bridge over the Rhine River. Now I'm about to walk into the arena. I'm super excited. I don't know where to go. I see people walking that way, and I see people walking this way. This looks like the frontish, so it starts at 7, and I think it's like 6:30, 6:40 right now. Ah, yes, that looks like an entrance. Nice. All right, I am in. This is my first time at like a German like stadium or arena of some kind. Let's see what kind of food they have. I'm sure it's better than American food. Falafels, Donner box, of course. Okay. Popcorn. I smell fresh popcorn, which I hate. I hate the smell. It's the worst. Ooh, I need to figure out where the heck I'm going. I found the merch booth. I found it. I must buy things. I want shirts and bags and I want everything. Okay, so I just bought a poster and this shirt with the Infinity Gauntlet. And then this one, this is the back. So there's Thanos in the back. And here's a merch booth. There wasn't a long line or anything, which was awesome. At the Final Fantasy concert, I had to wait in line like 30 minutes to buy a shirt. All right, I love my Temu bag. Like, I already have so much stuff in here, like my wallet and my duty phone and all kinds of stuff, and I just crammed 2 shirts in here, and I have like so much space. All right, so it's 6:51, so I definitely need to go and find my seats. But I know that there just got to be like more Marvel stuff, whether it's like Marvel cups or Marvel like cocktails or whatever. So I'm just gonna do like a quick walk around, and then I gotta go find my seats. I think I'm at least on the right level. Yeah. Oh my gosh, just met Dr. Stephen Strange. That was so cool. His cosplay looked really good. I don't know if this is the right way, but oh my god, this place is huge. Holy shit. Ooh. I know that I'm like over there somewhere. I don't know. I'm just gonna walk this way. Marvel concert was amazing. It was a little bit different than what I expected. With the Final Fantasy one that I went to, they would just play the songs and then play bits of the game on the screen. But with this one, they actually played like good chunks of the movie, especially with Infinity War and Endgame. So there was times where like the orchestra was not playing and probably gave them like a chance to take a break. And then they would like continue playing. So it wasn't like just the music only. I got to see like bits of the movie. And also the way they started it was they kind of like introduced every character. So they started of course with Iron Man, and they had like a whole like Iron Man like medley, yeah, that you would expect and like just see bits and pieces of like all the movies and like just key scenes probably like throughout all the movies that he's been in through the Infinity Saga. And then I went to like Captain America and Thor and Hulk. They had a whole beautiful tribute to Natasha, which was really, really cool. And then of course, like once we got to Infinity War and Endgame, that was like a good chunk of the second half because I did have an intermission. So yeah, it was really, really cool. The only thing is I wish that I bought seats closer to the orchestra. For Final Fantasy, we were literally in the first row. So you're like, you look up and you see like the violinists. It was amazing. This time I decided to move a little bit back. And I was actually the first row on the second level. So I was like pretty far back. I thought that I would get like a good kind of like surround sound situation and also like a good view of everything, because the Final Fantasy one was obviously amazing being right in the first row, but because we were so close to the violins, I remember like only hearing the violins and not really hearing like the other instruments so much. So I was like, okay, maybe this time I'll move back. Looking back, I think if I could go back in time, I would probably book maybe like in the middle, maybe like, I don't know, 5 or 10 rows in, ideally. I'm sure that's the most expensive one. But I was so far from the orchestra that like sometimes I would just be looking at the screen watching bits of the movie, and then it's like I forgot the orchestra was even there because it's so similar to the music you actually hear in the movies. And then I had to like remind myself and then like make a point to actually like look at the musicians, right? But they were like little ants because I was so far away. So the next time I go to one of these, yeah, I think I'll get like closer seats so I can actually see. I like to actually see the musicians and like the instruments and everything. But overall, like 10 out of 10, it was amazing. I would love to go again, honestly. But I'm wrapping it up for the night. I'm tired. It's my second night, my second of 2 nights here, second of 2 nights here. So I got some Thai takeout from like the only place that was open that was not McDonald's. I got a chicken satay and a summer roll. And then I'm gonna have a little snack and then go to bed. And then tomorrow I take the trains home. All right, so I've checked out of my hotel. I have about 2.5 hours to kill before I gotta take my train. So I haven't really walked around like the city center yet. So I'm just gonna walk around, see what I find, maybe do a little bit of shopping. Sure, you can have my Coke Zero, little B. We can share. Alright, I've been really patient about these bees and not making sudden movements, but this little bro decided to take a swim in my Coke Zero. I don't know if he has the ability to get himself out and fly away, but I feel like he's just stuck, so I mean, I have the water as well. At least I got to enjoy half of it. I feel like he's struggling. I wonder if I should try to fish him out. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Please don't sting me. Please don't sting me. Okay. Oh man, he looks really weak. Ooh, I see your little wing flapping. You alright? You gonna make it? Oh no! Oh no, he's curled up on his side. I feel like he's dying. Come on, little dude. Okay, I think he just died. Well, I tried. Rest in peace. Okay, So it's been like 10 minutes since I thought he died. He's starting to flap his little wings. He's starting to move around. So maybe he was just taking a nap. You just need to take a little breather after treading water, which he is not used to doing. And maybe he's gonna be okay. Alright, so he's starting to walk around now. I think he's actually gonna be okay. I think he was just taking a little rest. Yay! Alright, he's okay. After the emotional turn of events that I was not expecting over lunch, I'm now heading back to the train station to head home. So I'm picking up my bag. I have never seen one of these before, but this is, I'm used to like regular lockers, but this is like an electronic locker where you just put your bag in the little compartment down there and swipe your card, and then it stores it in here. So there aren't like individual lockers. Like this is just like artwork so that it catches people's eye. So I'm about to pick up my bag, but this is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm picking up my bag. English, luggage removal. Insert your luggage card into, where does it go? Where does it go? Here? Is this it? Retrieving luggage. And it's gonna come out of this compartment here. And this is why I always carry an extra bag. This is my Gengar Harukoa bag because I did some shopping. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything in here with my hoodie so that it's a little easier to carry.
Gleis 6, Einfahrt ICE 519 nach München. Platform